Hello everybody. So I wanted to do this live because I'm getting a lot of questions about the DNA restoration and protection hypnosis ritual that's happening on November 11th at 11:11 a.m. in the morning, right? On Pacific Coast time, child. West Coast time. And I'm getting a lot of questions about what people can use this ritual for and what it can actually activate, okay? So just to let you guys know that this is an activation, all right? So this is going to help activate your cells to restore themselves and to protect you against any outside influence, okay? Whether that is sound, whether it is nanoparticles. Hope I don't get flagged for saying that, because the last time I said that shit, I got flagged and got put in jail. Anything, you know, like free radicals, stuff traveling through the airwaves, okay? Suggestions that you hear and that you're listening to. I mean, this is a really great way for you to have total protection over your body and your mind, all right? But first, I want to show you guys other ways that I have used this, and I'm going to show you my body, okay? Because I've been using these techniques for years, and it's the reason why I have not been sick. I have not had the flu. I have not had a cold. I had a couple of like sinus infections, but I hypnotized myself to stop being allergic to certain things and totally restructured my own DNA, totally restructured the way my body receives things and responds to certain things, all right? So this is something that we all can do, but you need to activate it. So this ritual is going to help you activate that, okay? And when I say ritual, I do hypnosis rituals, meaning I'm also taking you through a hypnotic journey, which helps to reinforce the very energy that we're infusing into, that I've infused into the ritual. Now I'm helping you to reinforce it into your subconscious mind. So that is how this works, okay? So I just posted a picture on my main personal page of my weight release journey from 6 years ago. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and go look at that post, because that was me at like knocking on 200 pounds, right? I was like 195, 201, 202 or something like that, right? And I dropped at the time that I made the post on Instagram, I had dropped 45 pounds. But even after that, I kept dropping weight and kept dropping weight and kept dropping weight, right? So eventually I think I lost like a total of 55 pounds, right? And then I went up like another 15, but that's fine with me, right? That's totally fine with me. So since then, I have managed to maintain my weight from 6 years ago. There are a lot of people who I went through that journey with who did not use hypnosis, and they have gained all their weight back. And then some, okay? I did that whole cleanse, I went vegan for 3 months, worked out like crazy. I did a total reprogramming, okay? It was a total activation. I activated my cells to respond in a different way. I just had pizza for breakfast. I just ate pizza for breakfast and some coffee. I am not the healthiest eater in the world, all right? But my mind knows what to do with the food, okay? It knows what to do with it. And this is because of the total activation. So what we're going to be doing in that ritual on 11/11 is activating the body, activating the cells, okay? So this is not just for weight management. This is for total health and wellness. So you get to choose what you're wanting to activate during that ritual. So if you've purchased the ritual already or you plan on purchasing it, I encourage you to write down what your focus is going to be. So as we're going through the process, you can hold the focus for that, all right? So I just want to quickly show you guys, if you haven't seen the picture, the before and after photo that I posted, go look at that. But this is me today. This is me right now. Okay, this is me for real, all me, you know, all natural. I reshaped my body using my mind. Okay, I reshaped my whole body, told my body what to do with certain things, how to respond to certain things. All right, I'm gonna take this off. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do it today because everybody's asking about weight management regarding this ritual. Okay, this is me, all natural. This is all me. Here's my arms. Okay, that's me. Now, I dropped that weight 6 years ago, and I'm still here today. Okay, every now and again, I'll get a little bloated, like around my period time. So some of y'all have seen me, and my stomach was sticking out. You probably saw me a few days right before I was getting ready to come on my period. Okay, but this is me right now. And I'm usually a few inches smaller than this because that time is coming up, like probably in the next day or two, okay? I don't do a whole lot of crazy working out. I just came from walking. I walk a lot, I hike a lot, but I don't do a lot of crazy working out. You know, sometimes I drink enough water, sometimes I don't. I like sugar. I had pizza for breakfast. I had pasta, then pizza last night for dinner, okay? So what I'm saying to you is that if you feel like you have issues with food, I want you to take a deeper look at it because it's not the food that's affecting you, okay? It's deeper than that, all right? So if you can't quite get a handle on it, then that lets you know that it's psychological, all right? So you've got to go deeper than just exercise, drinking a lot of water, and eating well. Because you can retrain your mind to do all of that stuff, right? But you can also train your mind and your body how to process it in a different way, okay? But we're going to be activating that stuff in this ritual coming up. And like I said, it's not just for weight management. This is if you've had to, how can I say this without getting flagged? Ugh, so annoying. If you have had to take the current offerings to keep you safe from the virus, okay? If you've had to take that, somebody asked that question the other day. If you had to do that and you have concerns about the side effects, this ritual will help with that. You understand what I'm saying? If you're trying to detox your body of other foreign substances, of certain medications or toxins in the body. Let's just say you're stepping away from drinking alcohol and you want to flush. Let's say you just quit smoking and you want to flush. Let's say you just coming off of a medication and you want to flush. This is going to help energetically. Of course, there's things that you can do in the physical world to take care of that, okay? Absolutely. You can do things in the physical world to do that. There's tons of cleanses and detoxes, and I just advise you to choose wisely, do your research, and if you have like an expert that you work with that knows about those properties, chemical properties and herbal things, stuff like that, confer with them, okay, as you do this process, right? I had a coach that was taking me through my whole weight loss journey. And at the same time, I was reprogramming my mind, right? So I was detoxing. I was like totally detoxing, not just the physical body, but the emotional body, the emotional mind, okay? So you have to do it all one together. You can't just focus on the body. You got to bring all of it together because you will continuously find yourself in that same loop, that same cycle, over and over and over and over and over again, okay? Whether it's getting healthy and then going back to being sick again, whether it's, I thought I was fighting off this cold, or I used to be, I always used to get sick, and, now I'm not getting sick anymore. Now all of a sudden I'm getting sick again. That's for a reason. That's happening for a reason, Okay? That's happening for a reason. So you have to really recalibrate yourself and reset yourself. And you need to do this on a regular basis. You got to do it on a regular basis. So I can eat pizza for breakfast because I'm constantly cleansing and detoxing. You know what I'm saying? There's some days I don't eat. Some days I'll just drink water. Some days I don't even do that. Right? And then there's days where I have my feast days, okay? But I have not been sick from a cold or a flu or a virus in years. It's been years. I can't tell you the last time. Now, I did have like a hard cough back in 2019, but that was from a sinus infection. I was eating too much dairy, too much gluten, and it affected me. Right? And then it was middle of the summer and it was crazy. I was in Atlanta and it was like the pollen was off the hook, like layers of pollen. But since then, I've reprogrammed my system to deal with gluten, deal with dairy in a different way. You understand what I'm saying? So last night I had pizza and pasta. I'm fine. There is no clogginess, there's nothing, okay? Because I reprogrammed myself. You can do this. You can reprogram your cells. You can reprogram your subconscious body, because your body has a subconscious mind, all right? It remembers things. It's 75%, over 75% water. So it holds on to memory. Understand this, right? Part of reconditioning your subconscious is transforming the energy of the memory. Okay? Giving y'all some very expensive information right now. Understand? All right? So that's what we're going to be doing on November 11th. Okay? We're going to be activating, taking you through a process to help you restore and protect yourself from what's happening out here and what's happening in here and in here, okay? It is an activation sequence. From that activation sequence, you're going to now be open to receive information that guides you to the proper resources, teachers, practices, things that can then take you to the next level of you getting your body where you want it to be, your health where you want it to be. This is not replacing medications or treatments, okay? This is not, yes, guys, you can use it for whatever you want. Write it down. Just write it down. Follow your intuition on this. Talk to your body. Ask your body, what do I need to use this ritual for? What do I need to activate within me? We got to learn how to go within, right? Go within and talk to yourself. We're going to learn how to do that a little bit in that ritual. This is stuff that stuff I reserve for my one-on-one clients and my classes and Be Magic. We'll be talking, Fifi, we're going to be going really deep into this next week in class. So make sure you're there. Okay, we're going to go super deep on communicating with the body. And I'm going to take y'all through, I'm going to give y'all something real special, okay? Because you're in Be Magic, okay? But the ritual itself is to activate. And then from there, it's your job to follow your guidance, your inner guidance, okay? So you come to this ritual and you get activated, all right? And then you get a download for you to fast for 5 days and you don't do it. That's on you. That's on you, okay? When you clear, you're open to receive. So when you receive, it is your job to act on what it is you received, okay? The reason why I've been able to maintain this is because I listen to my body. I have conversations with my body. And the reasons why I can hear my body clearly is because I did the activation sequence that I'm going to be sharing with you in the ritual, okay? It is affordably priced. It is $37. Considering what I charge per hour, okay, which is $250. I charge $250 for an hour. Your first session with me is $375, okay? So $37, you're gonna get an activation. I'm gonna leave the price at $37. It is going to be done on my Open Door Hypnosis business Facebook page, so it's going to be easily accessible to everyone, because I don't want people saying, oh, I couldn't get in. So let's just do it that way. That's going to keep it easy. It's going to keep it accessible. No fuss. I think everybody needs this. That's why I priced it as it's priced, okay? Because y'all know usually my stuff is not that cheap. But I'm pricing it that way because I got a download that it's time for people to really reconnect with their bodies, especially with everything that's happening around us right now, okay? It's very easy to be influenced, okay? And sometimes that influence can overwhelm us, and that influence can override the stuff that we know we shouldn't be falling into this or believing that, right? Or that's not the truth of who we are. We know, right? Nobody here is dense. But sometimes if you're constantly receiving those suggestions over and over again, and then you not only have the media and the news and, you know, the newspaper and all that stuff telling you what to think, but now you have your friends and your family around you saying you should do, that adds more stress, okay? Especially if it's going against what it is you want to do. If you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. Do what you do. Please do what feels right for you. I ain't here to tell you what's right or what's wrong, right? However, what I'm saying is, I'm doing this so that we can become stronger and more anchored in our ability to always know what is right for ourselves and to have that conversation, okay? And if it comes to times where you need to do something that you're like, I don't know about this, you can still have the conversation to shift the way your body processes things. Does that make sense without me saying too much? Getting flagged and all of that kind of stuff. I hope that makes sense, okay? So I hope that this has answered a lot of you guys' questions. Like I said, sit down. If you plan on being a part of the ritual, it does require you to ask yourself and ask your body, what do we need right now? Okay? I'm going to do this activation. What is it that you need? And listen. Trust the first thing that comes. A lot of people will ask a question and they'll say, I don't know, I didn't hear anything. I'm like, well, what's the first thing that popped in your head? An apple. I'm like, well, did you ask the apple what it was trying to tell you? Okay. So trust is huge, 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 huge. Self-trust, trusting you is major. Because we get messages all the time, but we discount them because it seems crazy, or like, why would I think about that? That apple don't make sense. But you don't know why that apple showed up. You don't know why the apple showed up. Okay? You don't know why certain things are coming in the way that they're coming. Instead of discounting it, take a look at it. Right? Because it's very important for us to start paying attention to ourselves. It's time to lean into you, into the highest part of you that knows everything, that sees the stuff we can't see. Because the stuff that we're being shown right now is an illusion. We're living in two different earths right now. Some of us on this side of the earth, in this earth, and some of us on that side, in this earth, right? And we can still wave to each other and say hi. But honestly, it is two totally different realities right now. So if you're not tapped in enough in your spirit, your mind, and your body, all of it, if you're not tapped in, it's easy to be influenced. It's easy to be pulled over here and pulled over there and stretched up and stretched down and ripped apart. Okay? It's very, very easy. So please, please, even if you don't join the ritual, start talking to your body, yo. Like, for real. Do it. Because this is the thing that we have to live in. Anybody that tells you that this don't matter, that it's not a big deal, side-eye them. Because this is your home while you're here on this planet. This is your vehicle. This is the way you get around. Don't you make sure that your car runs right? Don't you make sure your house is clean, your lights are on, and the pipes are working? Same thing with you. And I'm not here to tell you to be a health nut. I'm not a health guru. I'm not that. I'm not a person that's be like, you need to eat this and eat that and eat that and eat that. I feel once you get tuned in and tapped into your own body, you will know what to eat. Just like I knew I could eat pizza this morning. Now, somebody else who's a nutritionist or a health guru may say, oh, that wasn't really a good idea for you to do that. But I ain't listening to you, because what's good for you is what's good for you. Your blood type, your makeup, where your ancestors are from, the region where y'all came from, that's different from mine. This is not a one-size-fits-all thing. This is why you have to activate your cells, cells, so you can talk to them and they'll talk back to you. But if you're not talking to them and all you're doing is searching outside of yourself, flipping through books and all of this stuff and asking other people, you're going to get barraged get a barrage of information that just confuses you. And you're going to end up spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars trying to find the thing that works when the answer's been right in here the whole damn time. Because trust me, I did it. I spent thousands of dollars trying to get healthy. Thousands. Because people was like, try this shake and try this and try that. Great. It works for a little while. But if you have not tapped into the root cause of your illness or the root cause of your weight gain, if you don't tap into that because you have not communicated with yourself, because you're not in a space where you can even hear yourself speak and interpret it and understand it, then you're going to keep running in a loop and spending thousands more and thousands more and thousands more and thousands more and thousands more. So this is the other thing. What I do, I could have it where you just keep coming back to me and coming back to me and just keep coming back to me and just keep coming back to me and just keep coming back to me. I could absolutely design my business that way. But what I do, it is a constant revolving door. You know why? Because the shit works. And usually people come to me a couple of times, they don't need to come back. Unless a new thing pops up, something new happens, and then they're like, yo, I gotta work on this. And I'm like, cool. But for the same issue over and over again, no. Nope. That's why it's a revolving door. Okay? Because my job is to make sure that you can do my job on you by yourself if for whatever reason I'm not around anymore. That's my job. And I got plenty of other business ideas and other paths that I'm about to take where I don't mind that you know how to do it for yourself. Okay? I don't mind that you know that. I don't care that you don't need me anymore. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to activate the inner power within you so you don't need nobody else but you. Because pretty soon, that's all you're going to be able to rely on anyway. So you might as well go ahead and get into it. You understand? So I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I'm going to get off of here now because I have some other things that I need to do. And speaking of new paths and new businesses, I need to work on that today. But I just wanted to pop in and give you guys more information about this ritual. It is, hold on, let me see. Let me put it in here. So if you guys want to sign up for it, you can. You can go here to that. And hey, Tina. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I had this thing so far away I could barely see anything. Okay, Fifi, good. Yeah. Come on in, girl. Come on in. Yes. Exactly. All of that. All right, cool. So yeah, that's where you can find the mindmagicinstitute.thinkifit.com. That's where you can find the ritual that's happening on 11/11. Okay. I'm going to be doing another class on December 2nd. on something totally different, but I'll let you guys know what that is when I'm ready to go ahead, when I'm ready to share that. But anyways, if y'all have more questions about anything, you can just inbox me, okay? I try to get back to you as soon as possible. Sometimes that may not be possible, but yeah. So go there, purchase it. Like I said, it's gonna happen on the Open Door Hypnosis Facebook business page. So if you haven't liked that page yet, you're going to have to like the page in order to access the ritual on the day of, okay? So that's all you got to do. Once you purchase it though, in the email, the link to like the page should be in there. If it's not, just go to Open Door Hypnosis Facebook page, like the page, and you can access it. It's very simple, okay? I love y'all. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye.